morning, you guys. I am recording this ICU shift recap in my car before my second shift. I was charge nurse this shift and it was a busy one, so let's recap it. I was floated to our sister medical surgical ICU. We opened up a new ICU a couple months ago and they're still working out getting all the people trained and stuff. So I was floated to do charge over there. And honestly, it was totally fine. But was a very busy day. So I first got report from the night shift nurse, and then I went and said hi to all my nurses. I didn't know probably like 80% of the nurses on this floor I had never met before, and it's because I just don't normally work this unit. Made sure everyone knew how to get a hold of me if they needed something, and then at 8 o'clock I set up a room because we were going to be opening up some new beds. 8:30 a nurse had me kind of clarify some hospice things, so went over to help her with that. And then at 9 o'clock I actually had to call the ER because we had to do an STI swab on a patient, and I just wanted to make sure we had the right swab and stuff, and I just wasn't 100% sure, so had to call people that do it more often. 10 o'clock I actually did that swab for the nurse, and then at 10:30 a nurse asked me to come assist with putting in a catheter. I left that and went and helped a nurse place a duo tube, and then bridled it. If you've never bridled before, why is it so weird? Do you have any tips? Because every time I do it, like, I know exactly how to do it, but it's like to get those little magnets to line up, sometimes it takes me like a couple minutes and patients don't like it. 11, I went and helped a nurse kind of reorganize and label all our stuff. She had a very, very sick patient, and you know, when your patients are sick, things get chaotic. So I was just trying to make it look a little more pretty. Spent about an hour in there, and then I went and helped out another patient by drawing some labs and starting an IV. We're transferring a lot of people out of the ICU, and so I spent some time grabbing beds to help people get their patients out. And then at 13:30, I helped hang some albumin for a nurse. 1400, I helped clean up. Oh, I meant to do the poop emoji. Sorry, that seems just so in your face, but sorry. I helped clean up a patient. 15:30, stripped a room, and then at 1500, I helped watch for a nurse so that way she could go to lunch, and drew some labs for a patient while she was gone. 1600, I went to a code that was called outside of my ICU, and then when I got back from that, helped nurse turn, rounded on all of my nurses, and then at 18:30 we landed a patient, and so spent the last 30 minutes just kind of getting things settled on that patient. This doesn't look that busy like visually, but when I'm doing charge, I'm constantly running around checking on everyone, coordinating with the other charges, like where we're moving people, shuffling beds, grabbing beds, transferring people out. So it's very hands-on, and my legs are tired, but I'm about to do it again. And that's my shift recap.